Alright, so by show of hands, how many of you play video games? Wow, that's a lot of people. That's more than I expected. Okay, so from consoles to computers to even your smartphone, video games have really changed from 2D to 3D. And the system to really change that, to help revolutionize that, is none other than Nintendo 64. This system was really one of the few systems that were 3D at the time, next to the Sega Saturn and the PlayStation. So basically, I'm going to first talk about what exactly this is to everyone, how the games really impacted this, and impacted everything today, and finally the eventual downfall of the system. So now this is the Ultra 64, soon to be called the N64. It has a little power cable right here, which connects to your little, I forgot what that's called. And you got the HDMI, the AV cable that connects to, there's no TV? Okay. That connects to your TV cables. Power it on, boom, you're done. Now this is a cartridge-based system. So like, let's say you go buy a game. The games don't look like CDs. They look like more like this, kind of like this little bulky thing. You just pop it right in, boom. So in 1996, the Nintendo 64 was released, and a really groundbreaking game came along with it. The game that changed gaming as a whole. Wheel of Fortune. No, I'm just kidding. Super Mario 64. This game really changed platforming as a whole. This is the first big daddy, as I like to call it, the blueprints of every 3D platforming game. This perfected everything. And especially with the controls. The control is really weird. Like, what the heck is this? Surprisingly, this thing was really important, and this game was responsible for being like the test grounds for this. So you plug it right in here. For 4 players, which is a huge thing at the time because, there's mostly 2-player ports back then. And this game, where you go around collecting stars, started a new genre called the Collectathon, which spawned games like Banjo-Kazooie, Donkey Kong 64, Getty Staring That Number, and other games. So, just after Super Mario 64, you got another game that really revolutionized the first-person shooter genre, GoldenEye 007 for the Nintendo 64. This game was really important for the first-person shooter genre because everybody wanted to be GoldenEye 007 at the time. Everyone. Back in the day, especially the early 2000s, there were a lot of first-person shooters, and this game really mastered it because of its wide range of weapons, really precise shooting, and 4-player multiplayer, as you can see, split screen. That was huge. Next, we got another game, a really short game called Star Fox 64. Star Fox 64, a really nice short game, was you running and playing with fully voice-acted characters, and it also introduced this, the Rumble Pack. Now this, you put it right here, and you feel everything with batteries. You feel getting shot at, and you feel shooting. It's amazing. Nowadays, we take that for granted because it's connected right inside the controller, but now this is like groundbreaking at the time. And then you come to arguably the best game on the system, The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, for the N64. A lot of people really love this game. Huge story, huge everything, huge field. This thing was amazing. Exploring a giant field, because back in the day, games were just only like a confined spot. You're just like focused on this one specific spot. But this game, you look everywhere, it's wow. Fields. You get to ride on your horse, do one-on-one combat with your sword, is amazing. And then next came with the Majora's Mask, another sequel towards the end of the game's lifespan. And I go on and on talking about games like F-Zero or Super Smash Brothers or anything. But anyway, it was a good console. How did it go down? How did it fall from its graces? Well, as I mentioned earlier, there's the Sony PlayStation was really rivaling upon Nintendo. And the thing about the PlayStation is it had CDs, and CDs could store way more than this thing. So sure, it's more bulkier, and it has faster load times, but there's so much you can put in a CD that you can't put in this. So, and some games can't even run like this and this, these 2 games. So what Nintendo tried to do is, they tried doing this, the expansion pack, to make things run smoothly, but that still didn't help. So they tried doing this. the CD, the disk drive. This is a little thing, was a little addition to the N64 that you put over here, where it played discs, but that eventually failed because it was pretty expensive at the time to make. So for a system is like old enough to drink, 24 years old, this really did revolutionize everything. Because even though it's like a 20+ old system, people still play it because of the nostalgia. All these games plus more really like touched the bottoms of kids' hearts back in the day, and really like influenced many games today. So as much as this system was an interesting one, happy late birthday to 64. Thank you.